to Let's Play Tales of Zestiria HD Blind with your host Dameol SC. Last time we fought the Drake with mixed results. We did beat him, but yeah, a lot of people were super hypercritical of the way I approached that. And I kind of knew they would be. I kind of knew anytime I actually have any sort of problem whatsoever, there's things I didn't think about, and people are going to be super annoyed that I don't think of everything ahead of time. So, oh well. Next up, we have set up a... Oh, hello. Got any equipment with open skills? I can make it nice and pretty. Well, you're on that one. Is that what you're talking about? I don't understand what I'm selecting here. Diffins is already on that. Do I want something that Diffins isn't on? He seems to be on damn near everything. Oh no, he's adding Diffins to it. Okay. Well then, but it's already on that one for real. Doesn't fix you good. If you need more, just summon me to Lord of the Land. Okay, so yeah, it's just you have to pay attention. Norman can be found in a variety of locations. Norman have the ability to enable skill effects the same as their name. Find Norman in each area and present them with equipable items that have open skill slots so they can test their skill to it. Use Lord of the Land menu to configure your Norman. Interesting. Now I want to know how many more there are. Now I'm just gonna like super paying attention to everything around me. Wait, what? Of course you're not gonna get stronger if you just go around fusing your weapons at random. What do you think you'll wind up with if you toward your best bonus skills? Think ahead and lay out your basic skills in order to create the maintainable bonus skills. Man, I'm sorry. I mean, maybe it'll all click for me eventually, but it just, this game seems way too involved in all of its different interlocking systems. And that makes me sad. I mean, it doesn't make me sad, but I'm just like, oh my god. There's so much to keep track of. And yes, if I wanted to, like, you know, have a mail-order university degree over exactly how this works, then I'm sure I would be good at it, but, people who played the whole game and, you know, got really good are like, oh my god, have you ever video yet? I'm like, shut up. Is that another one? Okay, awesome. Art defense plus 4%. So I'm just going to have to super pay attention, it looks like. Alright, so, but yes, we do have to go out and we have to find, Hellion southwest of Mariland. What is that 20 thing? That's awesome, I think. But the whole party's HP is below 80%. I mean, I guess below 20%. I was thinking below 20% for a second, and that scared me. That scared me a lot. So I've got to go southwest of the city. This is not where I want to go at all. But hey, it was worth looking for another of the... I thought they spread out. I don't feel like 3 of them in the same city is really spreading out all that much. But hey, who am I to argue? There's one who needs to learn how to take a hint. I'm not sure what that refers to exactly. But, okay, where is the exit to this town? Oh, both the exits are back there, derp. This is the problem when I only play this game about 3 times a week. And granted, I could just marathon it, and I would probably be better. And I would remember this better, but I also, I really do enjoy playing this at a pace where I can keep interacting with you guys. Even if some of the interactions are, oh my god, you're stupid! Alright. So let's get out of here and head south. Wow, I've never been out of this. That's a little surprising. So I need to go southwest, which is in this direction.
Snacks are done.
Yay, butter cookies! I love butter cookies. Actually, my main thing, if you ever want to know, if you ever like coming over to my house, is snickerdoodles. I am like,
there's something lurking deep inside here.
well, I went to the right place.
Even I can sense something wrong here.
It's so evil, even Alicia can do it.
I am your opponent,
Alright. That was masterfully done. Norman for the win. Tell alerts you the presence of Norman in your vicinity. That I actually do want for realsies. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff I can get. Is that good? Half and half. Inflicted damage is... Oh, that's my inflicted damage. I was like, that's amazing. Why would I not want that? I actually... Originally I said I didn't want this, but I can definitely see uses for that now. I'm certainly able to do a lot worse things. Alright, for example, elements and statuses. When fighting enemies weak against fire, you have 2 times the chance to reduce their art attack. They're also 2 likely to inflict with burn. Wait. Oh, weak against fire. For some reason, I have like a mental... bleh. A tear on top, you're 4 times likely to inflict burn on enemies when reduced art attack. Casting arts according to the enemy's weakness has abilities to bounce the damage dealt. That makes sense. But yeah, I actually went in here for a reason. And that was to change my support talents. Yes, I would rather have Norman than money. Okay, those are all good. These are all good. Wow, this place is kind of big and massive and high.
Let's do this! It's a moving plant?
Hellions don't always reside in animals.
You guys are not... It weakens poison. I've got to get my freaking SP back. I'm letting it go way too low. Okay. Now that's interesting, that the thing is weak against poison. I'm sure I have some skills that do poison. And if I fought against a boss like that, I would definitely get check and make sure. I should probably do that off camera and just go through all of them, but the problem is, I know myself, and I know I'm not going to remember. Oh, that's interesting. I kind of want to go around and see what's on the other side of that. I assumed because the map showed you could go that way, that you could go that way, but possibly not. There's another one. Alright. There's another one of those things, so that's blocked off. This isn't. If I stay away from it, apparently it doesn't try and kill me. At least not as aggressively. Hey!
I am your opponent, Hellion.
Tiger Blade! Mikleo?
You've been slacking off, haven't you?
I still like that exchange, even though I've seen it before. So it was less funny the second time. Alright, I got... Ooh, elixir.
Elixir?
The all-healing panacea made by Malevolence?
Oh my, what a delightful butterfly.
Whoops. I guess it's random o'clock again.
Anyway, the elixir. You think it's the real thing?
According to the celestial record, the methods used to make elixir were lost ages ago.
And look, an icky beetle going creepo crawler, creepo crawl.
Guess we won't know for sure unless we try it.
You think that's safe?
It'll just be a drop. Whoa, I feel rejuvenated.
It is the real thing.
Nice. Wish we could just buy this at the store.
That'll be difficult. The only remaining elixir left in the world of humans is in custody of the church.
The church, huh?
Ran out of bugs, I take it.
So she can talk about where you can get elixirs from, just not
Preparing the gel.
where elixirs come from, or you know, whether they're real or anything like that. Now that's okay. That's interesting. That was a whole lot of nothing. Wait, this is not where I came from.
Very well. Have it.
Damn it.
Looks like we win.
Awesome. I love winning. So yeah, I was thinking this was the entrance, and I'm pretty sure it's not. Pretty sure that's the second area of the forest. And I am correct. Which makes me wonder what was in the other direction, but I'm not backtracking through all that. At least not on camera. Nope. You're too slow. I will go the non-obvious direction, though. See what's over in this direction. I just said direction twice, because it's a good word. Yes, I saw that. Don't freak out. Alright, resist with damage we have. Restrain. Damage will be inflicted, but the enemy cannot be staggered. Interesting. Ineffective is 90%, and reflect with damage reflect. That's interesting. So there is no type of damage that will absolutely, like, this enemy can't be damaged by this. Reflect obviously does that, but reflect is even worse. Is there a thing in the way over here? Yep. Well, that's sad. There's no skit. This game is spoiling me on skits, I'll tell you. I'm so just like every single time. Ooh, is there a skit? Ooh, is there a skit? Ooh, is there a skit? Hello, beastie. You're actually, I don't see a beastie.
Yes.
Oh, it's another plant. So Lila is probably the one we want. So resistance, weak to normal attacks, resistant to fire. That's very surprising. Power links.
Is this like the plant boss of the area? No, it looks like a mutant hellion, like Ouroboros. Mutant hellion? It's probably the effect of the anomalous orbs.
Just like the ones Knight Arthur and Echidna had.
Let's keep our guard up.
Tiger Blade!
Oh crap, guys. Mikleo, I need you to stay up a little bit more than that. I'm not using elixir. Hell no.
Edna, be careful!
Jeez, guys.
It's over. That did it. Be gone. Ready? I will smite evil. It can't end
strong.
here.
Holy crap. He just knocked me from full life to no life in one move.
Give it your all.
Is this like the plant boss of the area? No, it looks like a mutant, like Ouroboros. Mutant hellion? It's probably the effect of the anomalous orbs.
Just like the ones Knight Arthur and Echidna had. Let's keep our guard up.
Alright, because we gotta take these down. Good. Nope. Thank you. Yeah, get out of that. I need to get away from him. I'm low on SP. You're too low, come on. Apple Joe back up.
So
All
this
right.
is the power of purification. My powers aren't much, but I try.
Yeah, that was the difference. The first time I fought him, all I really did was look and saw that he was weak to physical, and I said, okay, so I just have to take out the plants. And they weren't weak to anything, so I said, well, I can just start with physical. And then after I lost twice, I was like, wait, no, derp. All of my combined forms do massive area groups of damage, and so that was basically the difference. I was just like, if I just go into I did do where I tried to do Mikleo and it didn't work at all. But yeah, it's because the sweeping side attacks can hit the whole range of them very easily. I know you guys know that, you've already fought him, and you're like, well, duh, of course. But hey, I'm learning, guys. I'm excited. Awesome new arts and an anomalous orb. With any given enemy group, there may be a number of low-ranked enemies, but never let your guard down. Certain enemies can form power links with each other, enormously inflating their power and making them immune to status elements. Watch out for enemies that flash red. A linked enemy will disable and to sever and disable the power link. Yes, I definitely noticed that going in.
Now the blessing should return to Mariland.
Hey, sir, I killed you.
Alicia!
Wow. Way to not even care about... no. What are you... What? He's resistant to fire! What are you doing, you idiot? Yeah, way to not even care about Mikleo.
You couldn't see it, could you? So the Squire's Pact is affecting you.
See what?
No, I just wasn't paying attention.
Alicia and Mikleo nearly died because of you.
No, they nearly died because of the enemy.
Well, I'm not dead, and Saray was only hiding it for Alicia's sake.
I understand that, But even so, he's at his limit.
I know.
Saray.
Alicia! Thank goodness.
Don't worry about me.
No one ever worries about anyone in this game.
It looks like we were able to expand Rohan's domain. Well, that's that. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I do want to check in on Lucas's crew. Here.
Thanks.
That scene bothers me a little bit. I mean, on the one hand, I do totally understand Saray is taking way more than he needs to onto his shoulders. He's not properly taking care of himself, and it's making him sloppy. And so other people are having to, you know, put themselves at risk in order to pick up the slack, only because Saray is, you know, not... Saray, the entire game has been about Saray kind of overexerting himself and not learning to accept the help of others. He wants to do everything on his own. And he doesn't understand his own limits. And he doesn't allow other people to, you know, help him with his limits. But, at the same time, I still feel like, A, Alicia and Micleo have a responsibility to not jump into danger that they can't handle. Saying that Saray, you know, it's like, you didn't fully kill the enemy and now people are hurt because you didn't kill it. I'm like, well, they do have a responsibility to take care of themselves. It's not my job to protect them. They're my squire, and, you know, they're, it's a kind of a weird, Saray, you're taking too much on yourself, so we're gonna put extra things on your shoulder. What? No? That's not how that works. But still, I do appreciate that Saray is basically willing to shoulder that burden. I did look at this, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Yes. But my god, if I knew if... Holy crap, why is that... That's a dangerous encounter. I'm playing with it. You got too close, buddy. I really thought you got using a life bottle there, but this is just a normal enemy, so it's not like if I... What are these guys weak against? Still against... It's not like if she's dead for just a little... I mean, yeah, she missed 142 experience. I'm okay with that. I don't necessarily think I have to waste a life bottle in order to get her that little bit. But I do totally understand, you know, why it was so important to make sure everything was up for the actual boss fights. That makes total sense.
Weapons ready.
Gonna grovel and apologize, huh? Do my best.
Edna, they're all dead. They can't grovel and apologize when you've killed them. Not to say they didn't deserve it, of course they did, but... Oh, hi. Appletail! Alright. let's mosey out of here. I do definitely want to get back to the city and kind of let everyone know that things are okay. Wait, Norman for the win? Oh, triggered here? I'm getting experience with open skills. I can make it nice and pretty. Focus plus 4%. That definitely seems like something you want. This will fix you good. If you need more, just summon you to the lower land. You see, that right there is exactly why I wanted someone with that. Because I would have totally missed that. No question in hell. I'm kind of surprised how fast I'm finding these. I mean, granted, there's 50 of them, and I've only found 5. So, but I am also... I don't think I'm 10% through the game. I might be, actually. I might be. That is a bit unfair, because this is what, like... episode Humana? I feel like it's at least episode 10. Man, I label these episodes and I have no idea what episode it is. That's probably bad. That's probably not something I should admit to. 29 fusion points. Alright, so I'm going to check this route because I never actually got all the way to the back of it. And then I'll probably teleport back to town because I do want to get that scene, but I don't want to go, like, majorly over. Yep, treasure box. Hanging hair left.
Don't get careless out there.
I'm on top of my game.
That went really well, only because the eagle was kind of trapped right there. So I'm curious about this. I don't usually mess with fashion. You know, I kind of like the alt color, to be honest. But that's interesting that... Oh, gotcha. That's where it is. And take that back off. I'm just curious what it looks like. I'm not really sure that's fashionable by any stretch of the imagination. And I'm usually a fan of, like, things that somewhat, you know, that particular style, or at least the style of having, you know, your vision partially obscured, having, like, hair down your face. I've always, that's a hairstyle that's always somewhat interested me, but yeah, that it's not done correctly here at all. But I actually think I'm going to keep Alicia like that. I kind of like that for her. I approve, you guys.
And that'll do it.
Butter cookie. We already talked about butter cookie, though. I'm not doing it again. At least not in the same episode. Holy crap. People would be like, I'm so bored of hearing about butter cookies. Hi, kitty. Yes, you are a kitty. Yeah, I'm 10 hours in the game. I don't think this is going to be a 100-hour game, so I am, I guess, at least 10% through. I certainly have done 10% since the quest started, is probably why I'm reacting so, oh my gosh, I'm doing so well. That's a lot of talking. Hey man, we're back. Give me a cutscene.
Shepherd's pie. As you can see, everything here's hunky-dory.
Thanks. I knew you could handle it.
How'd it go?
We managed.
Good to hear it. Then I guess it's time for us to pack up and ship on out. The guards are trickling back onto duty, and we've got a new job lined up already.
Awesome. I do like shepherd's pie.
Shall we take a break at the inn for a spell?
Sure.
Like I said last episode, I thought it was kind of funny that they were pseudo trying to, like, guilt me for or not guilt me, but being like, you know, no, mercenaries are okay people, their lifestyle doesn't make them bad, and I was like, I never would have thought it did. I was completely on the mercenary side the whole time. I thought he was an awesome character. Alright. Man, they're talking like crazy. Jeebus. Alright, but that will be it for this episode. It looks like I don't have to cut anything out, because we only went to about 32 minutes. So, awesome, awesome. I will see you all next time. Thank you very much for tuning in. This has been Tales of Zestria, and I have been Dameol SC. See you next time, guys.